What up? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy GS, and welcome back to another Madden 16 online ranked match. Today we are playing with the Patriots, and after a pretty dominating win with the Titans, we go on ahead and select the New England Patriots. Now, before this game starts, we had a record of 13-6, and majority of those losses, well, all of those losses have come with me doing the A through Z series and trying out new playbooks and things like that. So so far we are 2-0 using our playbooks that we feel comfortable with, which is Denver on offense and Dallas on defense. Well, I always ran my defense on A through Z series, just not the offense. But here we go, using New England, and I definitely feel like I gotta try and not be too pass happy, because that's the thing. And look at LeGarrette Blount, and he could go hey, how many times do you see LeGarrette Blount scamper for a 78-yard run? That probably doesn't happen too often. So we take an early lead without even having to, getting to our passing offense. And when you have a team like the Patriots, you definitely just want to start slinging the ball left and right because you got Tom Brady. So right here, speaking of slinging, he goes deep up top, and woof, we end up denying him that pass right there. Next play goes for a toss play. And I think juking towards the outside messed him up right there a little bit. So 3rd and 9, we end up getting a huge block shed sack right there from Hightower, and he decides to settle for a punt. So 4th and 17, we have the ball back, and let's see if we can go ahead and get midfield at close. So of course we're gonna go back to Blount. Why not? We did a very good whoop, and he's so strong though. And look at LeGarrette Blount with a 57-yard scamper right here. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. LeGarrette Blount is single-handedly destroying him right now. He has no answer for Mark Henry, a.k.a. Sexual Chocolate, b.k.a. LeGarrette Blount. He's just dominating him so far. So, of course, we would love one more stop to, continue to add to our lead up 2 possessions. But he does get ball at halftime, so you're never really out of it when you get ball at halftime. So here we go, 2nd and 10 right here. Almost got a sack, but then he's forced into not pass the ball. I don't really know what happened there, but hey, I'll take it. 3rd and 15 right here, standing inside the pocket, goes over there towards the left side, and unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about that. He just goes up and snags it, and very unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. 2nd and 10, we get ourselves a sack, forcing a 3rd and long, and right here we're just playing soft coverage defense right here, and Dez almost got the first down right there, and we stop him a few yards shy. 4th and 3, decides to go for it, and we deny him quicker than the Puerto Rican try to get alone. 1st and 10 right here, we go back to the big fella. We go back to Blount, and he gives us a good gain of 8. So that right there was a very crucial stop, and here we go, continuing running the ball, and you guys know we're doing 4th down swaggetry, so definitely very important to get good yardage on the first couple of downs. And he just right now, I should have probably did a double juke right there. We end up fumbling, but we do end up recovering. We go back to the run game right here, and LeGarrette Blount is just falling forward. 3rd and inches, I don't want to try and take any chances. QB sneak, get me this first down so we can continue the drive. Right here, one of the first passes of the day, and a huge one-handed OBJ-style catch by Gronk. We will gladly take that. Blocking right there, looking pretty decent, and we end up getting a gain of 3. We'll take that. So right here, 2nd and 7, standing in the pocket really quickly underneath, and that's just how I love my offense to be. Really quick routes, really quick throws. Right there, I made a mistake and hiked the ball as he was crashing down. Definitely a no-no. If you see anybody moving, whether it's a defender, whether it's the computer, or whether it's somebody, manually using somebody, never hike the ball when they're moving, because they always get like a turbo, don't test the user. They always get like a turbo boost, kind of like when people did the shake blitz. Something about them being in the midst of moving that they go on ahead and just get like a crazy turbo boost. So 3rd and 12 right here, we do a beautiful dot right here up the sidelines, and I thought I was in bounds. Oh, I wasn't bounced. Never mind. Mulligan. Really quick pass to LeGarrette Blount for his third. Watch me, Nene, for his 3rd touchdown of the game. He just has no answer for LeGarrette Blount at this point. And right now, all we really need to do is go on ahead and not allow something crazy to happen. He has no timeouts. Only a minute 40 remaining. So as long as you don't give up nothing big over the top or anything like that, we're good, because he does get ball at halftime. So he's still in this game if he can get a score here. So he rolls out right here, and them block sheds, man, them block sheds are coming through for us. 3rd and 1, he tries to run, just pick up a quick first down, and we end up stopping him. So right here on 4th and 1, he doesn't have any 4th down swag, man, and the Madden gods don't like that. The Madden guys will treat you good if you're going ahead and you do what you need to do on 4th down, man. So free play, we chucked it up to Gronkowski. We were unfortunate though, and thankfully we got that pass off right there, avoiding a sack. We go back to Blount right here. You see, I'm just playing very conservative. I don't mind taking the field goal here, just trying to waste some time as well. Again, we try to hit the outside, and we make a miss right here, and Blount is just on cruise control at this point. Again, I end up hiking the ball as he's moving. I need to stop doing that. Really quick into the left side, we get stopped on the 1 yard line. We call a timeout. We go to the toss play right here, and we end up scoring another touchdown, going up 28-0. So at this point, you figure game is out of hand. We're looking really good. He's struggling on offense. He's struggling on defense. He's struggling on both sides of the ball, and we're just looking really good at this point. So it's going to be really tough for him to try and come back, you know, down 4 scores. And you guys know what I'm gonna do in the second half. I'm gonna go on ahead and hit that left bumper so quick I forgot I did it. We're gonna go on ahead and chew excuse me, we're gonna go ahead and chew the Klizak. So to begin the second half, you know, he starts with ball. So right there, just a bad kick, just a skosh to the right, a little bit more to the left. We might have been able to you know, pin him at the 20, but unfortunately he starts his possession at the 40. So after a failed toss right here, we're still calling, you know, soft defense. You know, I'm not trying to get beat deep over the top. You know, I'll give up plays underneath or anything over the middle for 12 yards or whatever. But right there, another user interception. And right here, here's where the conservative play calling comes in. I'm just trying to waste as much time as possible. You don't see me really gunning for first downs. On 3rd and 10, I just settle for another run right here. If I get a first down, that would be amazing. But if not, that's okay. I do not mind punting the ball. We have a huge lead, and I just want to go on ahead and just, at this point, take as much time off the clock. You know, no rush for me to score. You know, it's really nothing for me to try and score and make a mistake or make a bad read or get a fumble. You know, inside the pocket with a sack or something like that. Just run the ball. You know, run the ball, keep the clock going, because time is his enemy right now. When you have a lead, you know, only thing that right here, these streaks are just killing me at this point. You know, the only thing that can it's a fumble. The only thing that will prevent anybody from coming back at one point in time. At some point, the game has to end. Another streak. He is just lobbing it up, holding wide and coming down with. I thought I was there for that. I thought for sure I was going to snag that. That was just not a good read by him. I was in position. I just could not get a ball hawk on there. And he ends up scoring, and he ends up going for and he ends up going for 2, and he ends up getting it. So after that score, it's like, you know what, there's only a minute and, you know, some change remaining. Again, let's just go back to being conservative, just waste as much time. You know, he scored that last drive off of huge streaks. So if that doesn't happen, I feel like we're good that drive. We don't give up a score. 2nd and 9 right here, standing in the pocket. We're looking for somebody to get open, and that right there was just a beyond horrible read by me. And that is why I probably should have just ran the ball right there again. Now he's in prime position to go on ahead and score. There's 6-minute quarters here, so there's plenty of time for him to try and come back and get some stops and get the ball back. Dropped interception right there. That would have been clutch. And we end up forcing an incomplete pass, and he decides to go for it on 4th and 8. And the Madden guys do not help us out with that one. He ends up scoring. He goes for 2 again, and he's successful again. So now it's 16-20, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It was just 28-0. And next thing you know, he scores back-to-back drives because, again, I'm just playing really, really conservative. And it's like, all right, we got to move the ball here. I cannot punt him the ball back and give him another opportunity to score and make this a one-possession game. I cannot allow that to happen. So huge run right there on the left side. The 4th quarter is here. And, again, we're just going to pound the rock and but this time cause some, you know, some better run plays that are going to work out for us. That did not work out for us. Toss to the left, and that was a fail. So 2nd and 11, man, we need some good yardage. We roll out with Tom Brady, and we end up just taking off, sliding, which makes it a very easy 3rd and 2. We go really quickly underneath. Thankfully, he holds on to the pass right there, and we go back to the run, wasting a lot of clock, and LeGarrette Blount takes off again. Right here, you see me just running folks over with him. So here we go, man, with another run. I don't mind settling for a field goal right here. He's getting desperate. He's calling all his timeouts, and you know, it's just not looking good for him. Right here again, he's going to call another timeout. 3rd and 5 again. We run the ball again, perfectly fine with it. Don't mind kicking a field goal here. Just add to our lead. Now he's out of timeout, so even if he scores, he can go for 2. He can get 24, and you know, he's still going to be down an extra possession. He's down 2 possessions right now. But what's gonna happen is he's gonna need an onside kick, because if not, game's over. You know, he wasted all his time out. So big play right there, first down, and he's gonna have to try and score really, really quickly. And he goes deep up top. Those streaks have been killing us all game, and we end up stopping that one. 2nd and 10, standing in the pocket, decides to roll out, looking for somebody to get open. Felt like he should have just took off right there. He just does a bad pass with nobody in sight, and he ends up throwing an interception. And then this happens. We run the ball right here, and 2-minute warning happens. He pauses the game, and that's it. I've been removed from the game due to a network timeout. I feel like I've been forcibly removed. I don't know. I would like to think so. I mean, and his record is way too good. After playing him, he doesn't have, in my opinion, he doesn't have the skill that reflects a record like that. In my opinion, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I felt like that wasn't by chance. He paused the game at 2 minutes, and I got removed. And unfortunately, we end up losing 30, even though we were up 31-16, and we were going to take knees for the win. That's the end of the video, fellas. I believe I was just forcibly removed. Nothing I could do about it. It's your boy GS. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. Peace.